Hi again, Judy here. Welcome to day 6, which I call How Do We Have Confidence Knowing That We're Interconnected, that our energy is interconnected. Sounds kind of crazy, I know. However, quantum physics says that we're connected by the same source energy that creates us. Einstein said that. Qigong says it, one of the ancient martial and healing arts. A lot of other spiritual practices say this as well. And today I wanted to lead you through what's called the Zen Buddhist Blessing. And it's basically filling ourselves with our innate state, our original state of love, and then sending it out to others. And I get that if we've got low self-esteem, that seems like it's pie in the sky. But remember that we're going to do some tapping first, and the tapping helps release our painful feelings, then the thoughts that go with it, the old memories that go with it. And then you start to return to this original state of lighter moods. Your energy system gets kind of unplugged like a dam. The full life force starts to flow through you. So what this blessing does, what this exercise does, I wanted you to know, is activate the real law of attraction. The old law of attraction said we have the power to create anything, and the fancy car, the nice job, the perfect partner, on and on. And those are more material things. The partner obviously isn't, but what this exercise, what Qigong does, what tapping does, is create your return to your original state of harmony, of alignment with source, your body, mind, and soul aligned with source. And then you will attract, because you're more full of like to start than love, you will attract more loving people and more loving experiences. And the house and the car, they just come as a side benefit, because you're not attached to, I have to get the car before I can be happy. I have to get the partner, the job before I can be happy. These practices help you return to a place of peace of mind, happiness, better health. The love is the most powerful force in our universe. It transmutes all pain. That's what I know for a fact. And if you can imagine, you've probably seen some movies that project this, but if you can imagine a giant web being our galaxy, our universe. So as you start to fill with kinder, more loving thoughts and feelings, you'll imagine sending it out through this web to everyone on the planet. And that's what this exercise is going to do. So it makes it easier to get to that place if we do some tapping first. So if you'll recall your memory that you brought to mind on day 1, painful memory, someone has hurt you, yeah, and it hurts and it's not fair. And it maybe makes you angry, it maybe makes you overeat, drink too much, whatever. We're doing the best we can. And this information that I'm sharing with you are ancient, time-proven ways to get out of our pain. So let's start with the karate chop points together, right here, yeah. Bring them together, recalling the memory from earlier in the week, or if you've been tapping, good for you. Just tapping to release the old pain of that one memory. And if you've tapped enough this week that that's cleared, then you choose another memory at that point. But for most of us, let's go back to the first memory and just repeat after me. Even though this thing happened, you fill in the blanks, and it hurt, or whatever the emotion was, made me feel isolated, vulnerable, depressed, rejected, abused. You fill in the blank. Oh, I'd really like to let this go. It's hurt me for too long. And I'd like to feel what instead? Freer, happier, done with this. Something positive. I'd like to feel love for myself. Good. And then take the phrase that hurt. When Joe or Jill did this, fill in the blank, it really hurt. It made me feel rejected. Say, if that's your phrase, start between the eyebrows, make up your own, of course, but repeat the same phrase through a whole round. Even though Jill or Joe did that, and I felt rejected, it hurt. When Jill or Joe did this or that, it hurt. You fill in the blanks. He or she did this, and I felt like that. Good, good. This process works. Just keep going with it. When so-and-so did this, it broke my heart. When so-and-so did this, I felt manipulated. I felt embarrassed. What is it for you? When he or she did this, just let the feelings out. You're bringing them up to let them out so they can be gone. They're not recycling anymore. I felt this. Slow, deep breaths helps to release the old energy, the old painful stuff. Under the arms, when so-and-so did this, hurt me. I felt very small, unheard, unseen. What was it for you? Tapping under the arms here. The chart's in day 1 and day 2 of the unit, if you're looking for that. And under the chest, on the torso, even though he or she did this, and it hurt me, I'd really like to let it go. Good. And then on the wrists, letting your shoulders drop. Slow, deep breaths. When he or she did that, I just wanted to cry. I wanted to run away. And as you tap, this old pain will start to melt. It will start to melt with practice. Top of the head. He or she did that. It hurt. And I can start to feel it melting away. It's not as painful anymore. Very good. Very good. Now you may need to pause the video and keep tapping for 2 or 3 or 10 more rounds. Doesn't matter, whatever it is, everybody's different. It's all good. It's all such good practice to release the pain and be done with it. Let's imagine that pain has come down significantly. The charge on that memory. And now move to what you would like to feel. Yes, that person or those people hurt you. You're beyond it now. How would you like to feel? Most of us have been hurt, and we can get beyond it. What would you like to have your confidence, your life look like? And I get it if you don't feel it yet. It comes with practice. It comes with infusing this new feeling with time. And it doesn't have to take a lot of time. Believe me, it can be a few days, a few weeks. So practice this. Choose a feeling and let's do a round inserting it in. It can be related to that old memory. Instead, this time, the same person or new people say something hurtful, but it doesn't affect you anymore. You are strong enough to know that they're hurt and they need to work on their stuff. You are solid in your feelings of whatever, confidence, peace of mind, feeling safe. Know that you can be heard, you will be seen by people from here forth. What does that look like for you? Certainly there's a lot of self-love in this picture. So take a moment and get clear on that picture. Kindness, I'm kind to myself, I'm kind to others, and let's do a round. So karate chop points together. Even though I've been hurt in the past, in that specific way, fill in the blank with that old memory, I've healed that pain now. And it's given me the new insight. It's given me the lesson that I don't need to be hurt anymore, that I can be strong and confident and self-assured. So let's say the words are self-worthiness, worthy assuredness, etc. So between the eyebrows, remember present time positive phrases. I am self-assured. Let that sink in. Again, don't have to feel it in this moment. We're training toward that, training for the gold medal at the Olympics, right? It doesn't happen overnight. I feel worthy of everything in my life. Under the eyes, on the cheekbones. I'm just going to do one side. I deserve all the good in life because I am a good person. I love myself. I like myself a lot. Under the arms, a few inches under the armpit, I have good self-esteem. I have great self-esteem. I can do anything I want. Under the chest, on the torso, I can learn anything I need to learn. I'm confident in my ability to learn new things. Under the wrists, I can go out in public and be self-confident. I look good. I feel good. I'm at peace with myself. Let that sink in. Shoulder blades dropped, shoulders rather dropped. Tapping on the head, I really like myself. I really love myself. And it's always beneficial to repeat these positive, kind, loving phrases to yourself and do tapping. So when you get to the place where you're much lighter, feel, as you close your eyes, you can feel a sense of being able to comfort yourself. If the old memory had a little child or a younger adult in it, you can literally hold that younger you in your arms and comfort him or her like an ideal parent. You have this ability to end the cycle of pain. Yes, other people have been bullies, and what I know is they've been mistreated, and they don't know any other way to be in the world. A lot of bullies bullied me, and it hurt like shit. And I have healed myself, and now all I want to do is spread kindness, spread the knowledge that we can heal ourselves, we can be kind to ourselves. And then this Zen Buddhist blessing is a wonderful gift to give yourself. So you can be tapping at the same time if you like. I'd like to give you the experience of just going through the meditation first, and then later you can do what you like with it. Tapping, typing, sure, typing, why not? Typing, tapping, and maybe even some Qigong. I'll show you some moves tomorrow. Like I said, Qigong is a multidisciplinary practice of movement of your hands and body. Different deep, slow breath patterns. This imagination that we're going to incorporate right now in visualization. And the intention to heal. The intention, the faith that we can heal ourselves, that love, God, universal source energy heals us. Love heals us. Just got to let it in. And sometimes sound. Om and mo. Gets that, all our cells vibrating and opening up to the sound of the universe. So here's the Zen Buddhist blessing. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Helps to sit upright. Remember our posture exercise yesterday? Remember that string on the back of toward the back of your head, lifting up tall through your spine. There's my string, yeah. Tall through your spine, lifting up and out a little bit with your chest, like the dancers do, like angels do. Their wings behind them. You're an angel. Let yourself embody that imagery. And fill yourself with kindness as much as you can. It gets easier, it gets bigger and better as we do this. Just do the best you can. Fill yourself with love. And maybe you know someone who's very loving and you can imagine them filling you with love. Imagine God filling you with love. Angels, light beings, whatever works for you is right. Filling yourself with love. You're blessing yourself with love. It starts with us first. Imagine filling your heart with this warm feeling of love. In Qigong, the healing color of the heart is pink or red. So if you can imagine that color filling your torso, slow, deep breaths. Imagine that pinkish red light just expanding with every breath. Breathing in all the love that's always available to you in any moment from the universe, from deep within you, from beyond galaxies. All of that space is filled with love, with this net of love that connects us all. Feeling it expand. And then think of someone you really like. It can be a beloved pet as well. and send them this sweet, healing love. You can imagine them sitting in front of you. This is where imagination and visualization come in. Even if they're on the other side of the planet, you can either imagine sending your love to them over there, or just have them sit next to you or in front of you, hold their hand, and send them your love into their heart. This is the real essence of what Qigong is about. We learn from our masters that we all have this capability of filling ourselves with the love that is, that you are, and giving it to others when you're full. Imagine filling them with love, this pink, beautiful light. With every breath, your heart love energy is expanding, and you can see their heart love energy expanding in your mind's eye. It's easier in the beginning with your eyes closed to do this. So now you're both filled with this loving, light, kindness essence. All kinds of good things can happen here. The third step in the Zen Buddhist blessing is to send your beautiful love energy to someone you don't know anywhere on the planet. They can be sitting all the way over on the other side of the world, or down the block. Someone you don't know. Include them in your big healing ball of pink red energy, big heart kindness energy. It's like a big net, and the netting has netting within the circle, and there's netting outside the circle. And you're expanding your love because you are this powerful to do so. This is how we're born. You look in a baby's eyes, you look in a puppy's eyes. That's the kind of full-on love I'm talking about. Because they've just come from source. They're brand new. And we can return here. Expanding your love to that person further away. And just bask in this kindness, this energy of being seen, feeling safe and secure, and so deeply loved, so well loved. Oh, God, that feels amazing. Let it be yours. And then give the extra you've got out. There's an infinite amount of love. And remember, it's the most powerful energy in the world to heal us. And you can leave it there if you like. However, if you're willing, I would challenge you to go to step 4. Because this is where, in your state of full love, you would send your love to someone you don't like. Someone that's hurt you. And just stop the video if you don't want to go there now. Don't worry about it. You can come back later. This takes practice. It takes really healing yourself first, filling yourself with love. Or if you like, you can send God's love to them. You don't have to do it yourself if you're not ready. There are 2 ways to do it, or many others, I'm sure. But the idea is to include someone you don't like, remembering that had they been given this pure love as a child, they would be purely loving now. They would know. Love knows how to act kindly. Love knows, boy, love knows how to treat others who have been hurt. That's pretty big stuff. So if you can include someone you don't like, they can be at the edge of the circle, but expanding your beautiful, loving light to them. Didn't like their behavior, actually could even have hated their behavior, been badly hurt by that person, but let the love heal them. And this is what this Buddhist blessing is all about. Come back to this place often, and you will heal, and you will help others heal. And that's what Qigong says. 9,000-year-old practice. And if you live in the US, you got to remember the US is 240 years old. So this practice of sending love out to the world is ancient and effective. So this gives me a lot of hope. The fact that more and more people are open to becoming aware that the practice of holding love in our hearts is healing to us and to others. And despite the world around us, it's like there's more and more love happening, but it's bringing up the pain and the anger, that a lot of people who haven't been heard yet are feeling. And the more of us that fill ourselves with love and send people who have been hurt love, it gives me so much hope for real peace. And that's what I am praying for you, for me, for all of us. So thank you for doing that with me. And tomorrow, grand finale, day 7, I'm going to bring all the pieces, all the tools that we've been using this last week together into one beautiful exercise that you will be able to understand all the history and why we're doing these different tools, and use that video or any of the others individually to take good care of your heart. And I wish you a really good day. So glad you're here, and many blessings to you. Talk soon.